Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Robocraft with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to this very hastily built robot, just to test out the idea of the new strafing mode with hovers. So far, from a little bit of testing, both in the test mode I'm currently in, and in single player, it does seem to be a control type I really like. I wasn't a big fan of it when it was out for the mech legs only. I don't feel that it really suits mech legs that well, even when the robot is built very much for it, as I do tend to lose my footing on hills and such, and it just becomes a bit annoying, although I do chalk most of that up to the fact of, well, I am very inexperienced with this control type. But hopefully, it'll be a bit more natural for me in the hover form, and we can actually have some fun with it. The robot I very quickly built is currently unnamed. It's mostly built around speed rather than defense. It has 3 plasma devastators. I think they're the devastators, the largest ones, and then 4 of the laser wasps, the second smallest, as a backup weapon. I'm pretty happy with it. It only took about 10 minutes to throw together. I don't have particularly high hopes for it, but if it does work out, it is something we can work on in the future. So let's go and play a team deathmatch and then at least one elimination, just to see if this really is something I want to continue later on. Yay, I hit the target. Go me. Into the team deathmatch we go. Hopefully, if I get lucky, we'll be able to just kind of hang back quite a bit and do as much damage as possible with the plasma devastators. I do absolutely adore this particular weapon, and I am using it on pretty much every new build at the moment, so I am getting slowly better at using them as well, which does make me very, very happy. Now, I've said that, of course, watch me miss every single shot. I'll hit a couple of shots. Okay, don't want to go out there, there's too many. Let's back off for a second. Oh, if we'd hit those shots, then we could have stopped him from even getting into the air. Oh, you're currently regenerating. However, I did want that kill. The regenerating fellow didn't seem to really care too much about me, which I'm completely fine with. And down he goes! A lovely start. And you, oh, are at full health. I thought you were healing, apparently not. Swap over to the laser so we can regenerate a little bit of energy and just nibble at him a little bit. Stop him from starting to heal. Controlling this robot is actually very easy. I'm already in love with the strafing mechanics right now. Well, we survived the plasma pretty well. Let's back off. Oh, that was unfortunate. Complete missing them by him. That was a nasty volley as well. That robot's got a nasty alpha strike on him. If it actually hit me then, would have been just, well, death, honestly. Spotted him. Still have to get used to the whole turning around thing sometimes. I was just then trying to turn manually using the keyboard, which of course did absolutely nothing, but kind of sideswiped me. Or strafe, as I should call it. I'll get better as we go. No, the enemy have got a kill! It's not going to be a perfect match now. Ow. Just keep on moving and being irritating for that plasma. He missed a couple of the shots. Where is he? There he is. Don't think that's him. That's the other guy. Just keep him down. There we go. That's very annoying for him. I'm considering changing the lasers just for a series of smaller plasma instead. Oh, missiles there almost completely destroying him. Can we sneak the killing blow? No, we can't. But at least we will have had a quick assist. Oh, only one laser. I want to get a laser kill. This robot's actually doing pretty well. It's got some very basic triforcing on in the center, and it's actually making it survive the plasma surprisingly decently. I like it. A bit like my Walker Flyer hybrid, which I was like, oh, I'll be changing that soon. Then I absolutely fell in love with it, and I still have it now. It's now simply called 12 since I gave up making a name for it. It's always been Robo 12. Now it's just called 12. Hovers. I say I was playing one. he goes. Hello. Yeah, still not getting too much use out of the lasers. I think either we have to go with more of them, or perhaps level them up a little bit using the higher level of lasers, which I do actually have. I do have 4+ vaporizers. I could swap to very easily. Not a bad first proper match, actually. 8 kills, 4 assists. Not bad in the slightest, although we did just crush their team, so it's not really the fairest of fights. And from the Protonium crate, we get nothing of value. Can I just have the rods here once, please? Just... Well done, Robo14, you unnamed bugger. Not the most attractive of robots, but it seems to do decently. The one thing I will say is I would like some more sideways thrusters. The strafing's a bit sluggish, and so I did find myself wanting to turn around manually quite a bit, just to speed up my... just to speed up my escapes, while still being able to fire backwards. So, yeah, the strafing definitely needs to be improved. Other than that, did pretty well. Let's go into, I would say, another team deathmatch, maybe elimination. We'll see once I've made up my mind. Well, after a while of trying to decide, I've decided to play at least one elimination. It's still my favourite battle mode, even though Team Deathmatch is now a very, very close second. So, I would like to see if this robot does well here as well. Also, I didn't press the mouse then, so why I was firing, I have no idea. Okay, you guys go first. I'll just hang back for a little bit, and then I'll shoot plasma in their faces. Everybody wins! Not sure if cute or weird looking. Maybe both. Almost all of our teammates has rails or other long-range weapons, so I'll probably end up in the front lines. Spied them both. Apparently one of them has a missile launcher. Whoa, he absorbed all of those plasma. I'm guessing, yeah, Mega Shield had to be. There's the helicopter with the missile. Sadly, I failed to spot it, but our friend there is a flak user. Oh, there goes his shield. And my friend there ramming into us. Darn it. Where? You. Did we just dodge all those missiles? Let's pretend that was skill. Let's pretend that was skill, not just dumb luck there. Oh, that slide though. That was very satisfying. Okay, yeah, definitely sold on the strike mechanics. At least of Hover. Ooh, that's scary again. Keep your shield from regenerating. Wow, that is a terrifying robot. Who's hitting me there then? Ah, you. Stop him from healing at least. Being a bit cowardly right now, I'll admit. We are. Spot him. Who on earth? Well, that's odd. I think that's ghost damage. It couldn't have been him, because that would have been the wrong angle. It couldn't have been that guy, because he was over the wall still, when I was being hit by the plasma. Either the graphic wasn't loading in, or that was ghost damage. I'm not sure which it was. Either way, that really threw me. Guys, that's not how that works. Yeah, he's doing ghost damage to me. He's hitting me. Wow, Robocraft though. That's amazing. Yeah, look, definitely, it's him. It's his ghost damage. Finally exploded. The day when Free Jam and just Robocraft handles disconnects and extremely laggy connections better will be the day I'm much happier. It always seems to be worse in elimination as well. Perhaps it's just more noticeable, since when you're dead, you're meant to be dead. Whereas in other game modes you can respawn, so it can look a bit more standard. This bot needs more block spam, it really does. But for a quick build, I'm still fairly happy. Who's hitting me now? No! No! He died! He exploded! Stop! And he's still taking flak damage from the guy. Yeah. Not the happiest of battles, I'll admit. Little bit of salt here and there. As long as I'm not being hit anymore, that'll be lovely. They were over here. Flak! How is this fair? Oh god damn it! This is so horrible. It was you there. I'll have to keep a lookout on his score. 166 currently. The next time I get hit by ghost damage, I want to see if it goes up. Yay! Stealing the unkilling blood. Okay. Where are you? Still 166. Okay, you're not going to score that. I'm fairly certain this flyer doesn't have flak as well to make it a bit less plausible. Sorry, a bit more plausible than its ghost damage. He's all the way over there on the side of the base. He went very, very far away. Any more explosions from the weird... To be fair though, we did see a flak floating through the sky with no hovers attached, being impervious to damage, so you can be fairly certain something's wrong. And my centre of mass apparently is too high still. There we go. Yeah, he doesn't have flak on him, and he was the last one left whilst I was being hit by flak, so... I am kind of kill-stealing a lot there, honestly. I did a lot of kill-stealing. Well, that was bizarre. I honestly think at least 2 players were disconnected by the end because I was getting laser damage as well, which I don't think the original one had. Either way, very weird experience. Let's do another elimination to try and make it seem a bit more normalised. I will have to redo this robot now, though. I know I've said that in the past, like with number 12, which is now just called 12, but this time I really do need to redo this one. It was just a quick experience just to see if it even worked. And so the final battle of the day begins. I was going to do another one, but instead I'm going to cut after this battle and then straight away start rebuilding the hover. I'm actually fairly happy with this robot considering the lack of work that's going into it, but we need the hovers to be a bit higher and we need the centre of mass to be a bit lower, and honestly we could do with a few more blocks or a little bit more in the way of weaponry. Just a bit too easy to completely disarm. Good for a test, not good for a permanent slot in the garage. Even though now we can have 100 robots. Spoke when we can, thank you. He missed there with that rail shot. And he didn't spot me on top of it, which is lovely. One shot hit his shield, nothing else. Actually managed to spot him this time. Wonderful. Again with at least one shield hit. Hello! Oh, here's wishing I had some more power. The screen's moving so quickly it looks a bit blurry on my side. I think that might be because I'm recording. Okay, where's that guy? There's that guy. Darn it! Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. I was hoping to get around there, but sadly not. Come on. Thank you, basic Triforcing. Haha! Rail cannot hit me. The rest of the robot breaks apart pretty easily, but the core stays intact. At least that's the concept. It does seem to work most of the time, though, to be honest. Getting out of danger seems to be quite easy with this bot. You just can't survive very long in danger. Oh, but look at that volley. Almost completely destroyed him. Come on, that shot should take his leg out. Come on, one last hit. There we go. Leg went, and so did he. And save up for another Alpha Strike. This bot would do well with a power module, to be honest. Is that guy still there? No, okay. No? No. Yes, got him. That's what I wanted to see, just wanted that leg to break, and I was expecting him to explode, but I tend to expect things to not happen, so I'm really happy to see it did happen that time. That rail as well has pretty poor aim. Still getting used to the fact I'm strafing, not turning. Gee, I wonder if he's waiting for me, that laser. Surprise! Should have kept on looking forward while you moved backwards, mate. lovely. Got two of them in that blast. Their healer's doing a great job there. It may actually win them the match if they can keep on ducking, diving with the heals. Okay, gonna try and see. Who is the healer? I can't tell which one's the healer, which is the problem. I can't focus. Stay low. Okay, it's that guy there with the flak. It's the guy with the orange flak. That is the healer, and that's the guy you should be focusing on as much as possible. Okay, stopped him from healing, and I think it also stopped him from moving, which is very nice. Let's see if we can get around. And that was a fantastic last battle. Okay, that was lovely. That was a nice showing of the strafing mechanic and the fact that a fast robot can do exceedingly well if you have a bit of luck, in my case just then, or a bit of forward planning, which is something I definitely need to work on. Okay, that is... Yes, I will accept this. Thank you very much, Robocraft. A Batwing. That is the smaller variant, isn't it? Yeah, because the bigger version is for Legendary. Still, that's meant to cost 6,500, and honestly I'm tempted to purchase a second one for Petal. Petal still being one of my main robots. The only reason it looks so weird at the moment is because I've taken all of the thrusters off to start using on this robot. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Sorry for the bit of a short episode after no episodes at all, but it has been a bit of a weird experience within Robocraft over the last week or so. Not many new ideas really to try out until I level, still trying to go with the 30 minutes to an hour and a half, 2 hours per day, so that I don't overdo it like, you know, the fact I can because it's my job, still trying to keep it like a normal player, and that sometimes will lead to periods of time where not much will really happen, because I'm just waiting on levels, waiting on items, grinding stuff, which is quite boring. But this was a good experience, I think, and definitely something I will expand on in the next episode. So if you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff, helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Robocraft is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.